Hi.
Dinosaurs
Um,
and time travel. What else do you expect from us? Good morning, afternoon, evening, temporal event. We are going to do a weekly review, folks.
yeah, hey,
What?
now I get back to this one and I have to pause again. Linnea. Um, we got here at 9 a.m. even though I didn't because so I got a little sidetracked because the timer app, I didn't bring that device, but I have a device that theoretically can run it. And so I was looking for the old iPhone uh uh file
The
on my
Indian Pale Ale.
computer and I couldn't find it. So that's why I started late. I'm sorry. I totally could have been on time. Hey Ollie, what's a weekly review?
Weekly review is a time when you dig yourself out of a pile of whatever it is that you're currently dealing with in order to take a bird's eye view look about the things that you might want to do. That includes time related events, non time related events, tasks, errands, etc. You figure out what's going on, you figure out what's not going on, and you figure out how to get it going on. You think instead of doing. You rise above the minutia of day to day life in order to unstuck yourself. That is the word that I will go with currently, since we are on a live stream. I was today
Yeah.
years old when I realized that unstuck sounds like something else, and now I love you even more than I already did, which is impressive, actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to declare your intentions?
My intentions are to put away this laundry. Only in the sense that I then have a desk. Once I have a desk, it is my intention to figure out how to get the most out of my thinking time in order to have the ability to write my fan fiction on a day-to-day basis in a way that is satisfying to me, because I routinely have the unfortunate experience of feeling like I don't want to write that fan fiction anymore, and it brings me a lot of joy. But the second I get to think about it in terms of my system, it actually works, which means that I really need to get that moving, and it's not. So it's all about the fan fiction today,
Okay.
because mental health. Um, But I will say that part of me is very, 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 very happy right now because we just went through a round of stomach flu, and like this is this is day one of having good sleep after that, and things are not a disaster. Like
Yay!
the dishwasher is not backed up; it's like half full and can be
I
run.
view the
It's not like
dishwasher as half full.
from now on we have to replace that. That's fantastic. I love that. Yes.
Although
Yeah. So I'm like, there are versions of me in the past who'd be like, I don't know what's going on, man. What is even happening? But my system's held up, and I am increasing resources, which means that I can focus on this thing, which will bring me joy.
yay!
Also, there is a thermometer in my pocket that is bothering me. I'm going to go put that away. What are your
Okay.
intentions, Brittany?
Please, anyone else share your intentions? I haven't had a spare second to think about my intentions. Um, but we slept last night all night.
Yay! Which means that now you're exhausted, right?
Well,
Just
it at least means I've got these really impressive bags under my eyes. But
right.
aside from that, yeah, I'm gonna oh, somebody's a sad panda. I'm going to I'm going to I might be doing some mind sweeping because I'm having like 18 ideas trying to get a sentence out.
Oh man.
It might be one
Yep.
of those days. So I'm going to look at the document, but I'm also going to listen to my brain. And it might be a mind sweeping kind of day. And
Yep.
also review my course project and add one of the items to OmniFocus that I realized I completely missed last week. Because I was like, oh, yeah, I can't really add all of these. That doesn't mean add none of them. And if there's one that
Mm,
is day specific, that I might not otherwise think of, it maybe needs to be somewhere else. So,
Hey.
yeah. So yeah, I just have to follow the guide and listen to my gut.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm busily engaged in becoming the demigod of before and after pictures. Hang on.
Uh,
Did it! Ha! Victory is mine.
So
it would be great
also,
if the person who inspired that was on the stream. I don't think that they are.
No, I don't think they've ever been on. So Linnea,
Linnea. Oh, Lydia. No.
I know for a fact I just really want to like brag that they worked really hard to get all the other stuff done so they'd be ready to just review at review time.
Oh, serious golf clap. Golf clap. Yeah. Love it.
And again, apologies for my lack of timer.
That's okay. We still love you.
Oh, good.
See, the problem is I don't
review document doesn't say finish picking up, but
what? Finish picking
document. Up. It doesn't say finish picking up, but that is what you're doing. You still have last week's thing on for the review.
Yeah.
Now everyone can see it. So yeah, I was stating that it's out of date.
Oh, finish picking as in like getting to my desk, you mean?
Right. Like the getting to your desk. Instead, it's got sacred timeline crossed off. Yes, that's what I mean.
I will update that momentarily.
A daily task list for today would be great, but
yeah,
I think a mind sweep has got to happen.
Yup. Well, partly because you can't effectively write a daily task list if you have random things pinging around your mind, you know.
Yeah, well, I think I can start it.
Hang on.
Because then it'll be ready to add other things to it.
Right. Okay.
Boop-a-doo. Oh, by the way, actively looking for feedback on my audio because it's a new setup. And how it is in comparison to Ollie, because mine is adjustable and theirs is not.
Yep. Well, I mean, mine is adjustable in the sense that I could take my AirPods out and talk at the screen, talk at the phone, or not.
Right. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. I am getting out task list to make available. I don't know if I got what I needed out of this other conversation. We made mostly me, but like I got a kit that made making stir fry way easier. And also, my spouse ate fresh produce last night as a result.
That is an amazing couple of achievements right there.
And I'm like, I didn't know these kits existed, but we're getting this one. This is part of our regular rotation now because it was like, okay, fry stuff up. I can fry stuff up. And then we like made like a list of stuff we'd want to add to it for next time.
Yep.
Boo, boo, boo. This needs to get into our recipe app, which I don't know how to do manually. The amazing thing about the recipe app that I have, other than the fact that it's one of the last ones that it's not a subscription, is that you can find a recipe on the website and clip it to there, and it'll take out their story about their kids' soccer game. Yes. And it's only the part of the recipe without all the ads in the soccer game, or like, this was my great aunt Selma's recipe. Let me tell you all about her.
Which we love.
My sister was complaining about that on the internet, so I just gifted her the app. It's paprika, by the way. But I've also never added anything to it without the internet. Also, I need to curate it. Ow. Okay. Right. I was going to pull today's task list. Tuesday, the 11th. I may need to leave you to it
Alrighty.
for a moment.
I'm here. Just half a second, I thought she wasn't on mute, but she is. Hooray! Okay. All right. So, feeling a little bit like I want this higher, but maybe I can get some books. Maybe. Hang on. Hang on. We have the technology. It's pretty new. You know, moving print or like paper, I guess. Doesn't matter what's on these pages. Let's see. It's Dog Man, in case anyone wants to know. Because I would, if I was watching somebody, I'd be like, dude, what's going on? Tell me the big secret. Get that secret. Okay, so I have elevated my screen considerably, and now, I like that a lot better. Great. So, yes. So I said it's yes. So I need to get things into a state where, oh wait, I'm gonna have to update the document. Okay. Um, okay. So the weekly review document. Sorry, I keep getting like tiny things in my way. All right. I need to quickly update my house. Um, okay. Update the document. Update the document. Format it real nice. Then we will try and think. Hope our brains don't splice. Okay. Update the document. Type in all your words. I just randomly saw a text from my sibling which says, had the word delulu, and I absolutely love that. That is one of my favorite new slang words. Okay, document. All right. What is my word count? Not word count. Wow, task count 282. Getting up there. 300 is the max, so I'm gonna have to do something about that at some point, but not today. Not right now. Today, right now, is fan fiction because whenever I think, oh, I don't want to write this anymore, I get really sad, and that's not what I need. Not what I need. Not what I need. Not what I need. Okay. All right. Step one, sacred timeline. Because we are going to do this. We are going to do this. I just think I might stop once yeah, because I do need to do that. Okay, sacred timeline. Um, yeah. So the top of the list here is actually the self mailbox, which is good. Oh, has 3 items in it. Yeah, when we were struggling to find clothes because I hadn't put away laundry yet, I was like, one of my children has nothing but pants. The other one has nothing but shirts. There is an imbalance. There is a disturbance in the force here. So now that I have folded everything, I think I might take another look and be like, okay, how many of each? So actually, I'm gonna write that down. So I have a reminder here, like River needs more pants, but like, well, does River need more pants? Okay, uh, put everything away, and then determine how many useful pants and shirts are owned by are correctly sized for each child, and figure out supplementation needs from there. All right, that feels like um that feels good. Feels very good. You are a very long list. You are a very long list inbox, and it's not your fault. Yet. A little bit aggravating. Need to tag this. Excuse me. Okay. Not doing that today. Okay, beautiful. I'm not going to reply to personal messages this week. I also don't think that weekly goals is a good idea for me right now. Project review and yeah. Yeah, okay, we're good. So we have to determine what Ollie needs. Okay. I genuinely don't know where to start with this because I need to be able to feel confident in what I'm writing. Right now, I have the outline halfway transferred. I need small notebook. I need small notebooks. No, no, it's not here. We're going to get. We're going to get. I'm going to get my tarot notebook and replace the small notebook, which is the one that's propping up my my iPad to be in the right angle. Very complicated being me. Okay, so now we have small notebook. Small notebook is needed. Why? Because small notes. Okay. So what I need to do is write down, apparently. I'm feeling so scared. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm feeling scared. I feel like what I need to do is write down the sort of major beats of my plot so far, and then in the future, like the events. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this on for size. So I really wish, first of all, that I already had determined on a title that I liked, because then I could just write that title and not have to write the massive long, silly one that it does make sense, but it's long. Okay. Plot points. Okay, so I guess established steady state world. Um Writing feels wrong now. Oh my god. Oh, being sleep deprived and neurodiverse does not lend itself well to very efficient progress on anything. Now writing by hand with a pen feels wrong because it's slow. Okay. All right, fine. We can pivot. We can pivot and use different tools. Remember sometime someone said that they really liked watching the stream because they see people doing real things in real time, not just sort of a pretty edited neurotypical whatever. And yeah, 110% give people what they want, which is Ollie's brain having chaos and being uncertain. Okay. So, okay. So, um, steady state world. Wait, are you serious right now? Enter doesn't mean make a new. Yes, there we go. Take that. Then no. Okay, so that's not as useful. If my ability to type is it times out, that is causing me stress. Why are you doing this? Maybe hiding text boxes will solve. I do not like it when technology giving me problems. Okay, then I think it's the grant. Um, um, bookstore, planetarium, um, vampire stalking period. First date, second date. Okay, that's what we've done so far, and that's 64,000 words. Woo! Ollie do go on. Ollie do go on. What next? Okay, now I'm gonna look at my outline as was, and we're going to do some of this because I'm trying to get it down to the bones here. Okay, right. Um, um, okay. Okay. I'm getting too granular here. I'm getting too granular, I think. Yeah, okay, let's pull back. So, okay, that I think is, yeah, we're not going to include that in this list. We're going to say, okay, yep. Um, okay. Uh, okay. Okay, wait. Wait. Maybe this is the wrong way to go about this too. It's just a note that says, then Gail has an idea. It's very Thomas the Tank Engine. And then there was trouble. Okay. Yeah. This is my big problem. This is my big problem, internet, because I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Because like I could transfer my outline into the document like I've been planning to, like I would like to do. I could spend the whole 2 hours on that. And now 90 minutes. But will that help me with what I Okay, what is my end goal here? Let's David Allen this. What I want is an outline that I can just confidently write from. Now, there is no such thing as that. That doesn't exist. There will never be that, because even I think the most architectural of writers are occasionally surprised. So we have to let go of that perfect idea. What I need is something that I can feel has been tweaked enough that I'm not laying down the tracks as I go. Now, that is not a thing, but okay. I think I'm back to the idea that I want to watch that YouTube video and make that sketch. Brittany out before, I don't know, before or after we got on the stream, but it's like all you have to do is follow the plot structure of Back to the Future. That is a beautifully done 3-act film, and that will set you right. I'm like, okay, but A, no, and B, I do want to watch this video, but yes, but also no, because one of the great things about the video I was watching is that it really lays things out, at least for me, in a brain-friendly fashion. It's like here the 3 acts. Here are the sequences in each act, and then what are the purposes of these sequences in terms of tension, release of tension, and building the main tension. And I was thinking, oh yeah, just like in Act 2 of my fan fiction when X happens. So I think not notebook. That's I like my notebooks. We love them. That's why we're having the instinct to use them. But let's try writing this. And we'll see where we get. I wish I could be music at the same time, but that's just my powers are limited. Okay. Very hard. It's very hard being me right now. Hello! Welcome back, Brittany.
Thanks. I did make my daily task list while I was gone.
Hey! Awesome. Are you going to do Minesweep now?
I think so. I have been kind of not feeling very good the last couple days.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I started the task list. It's going to probably continue as I think of stuff, but yeah. I feel like maybe I should review the calendar the next week just to catch any hurdles. Oh, that's a thing I probably need to plan out. Okay. You know what I would like? I would like to have the place that I capture ideas during weekly reviews be cleaned out already, but it's not. It's filled with old stuff that needs to be cleaned out.
Let's see if I can do this. Man, what you missed was Ollie trying to get their needs met.
Because I don't have my thing, my button.
Oh.
So it doesn't automatically mute it. And I didn't remember. Yeah.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. My mom and infant came upstairs, and my mom went back downstairs just to get something really quick, and he was freaking out because grandma left. And then she came back up and he was very happy and he sat on my lap to prevent me from going anywhere. He's like, the whole pack is here now. That is at this house. I would like it to stay this way.
Maintain now. I have decreed it, says the
Mhm.
baby. And yet, small human, no.
So I have a herding dog.
A herding dog who is a 1-year-old human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just checking. Just checking.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, parenting tip for you in the future. You stopped eating this yesterday. You probably would like to eat it, but what if I just reheat it with some melted cheese on top? Very, very effective in this house anyway.
Okay. My
Also effective for
child
me sometimes.
ate an entire adult serving of oatmeal this morning.
Whoa.
I suspect another growth spurt is on its way.
Growth spurt incoming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
211. I think I should probably date my mind sweeps more often.
All right, I'm going to start trying to do the next version of whatever this is for Ollie, and I might have to go off audio on the stream.
Okay.
But we're going to try.
Oh, I should check on the chat because I don't know if that's been happening. Oh my goodness, lots of things happening in chat. Hey! Thank you. Discovered a few weeks ago that processing email inbox on my phone is much quicker than the computer because I can archive with a single swipe. Yay!
Nice.
I really like knowing like which are the tasks I can very easily do on just my phone.
Yeah.
Busting at the client onboarding process for new client. Yay, we love procedures.
Mm-hmm.
Is keyboard hungry? Oh, asked if your keyboard was hungry, I think. Ooh, Shivy is also having oatmeal. Welcome, Shivy.
Yay, Shivy!
You coming. Ooh. I feel like your household is at the more cheese-oriented end of the dairy spectrum than average. We have lots of dairy at my house. But cheese is high on the list. Oh, right. I didn't finish highlighting my document. I have a mind sweep out, but I'm going to try to review my, I want green, my calendar quickly. That is actual coaching.
8 columns.
This week is weird.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I need to run that shortcut. Time to add a section. Oh, I did that.
Just gonna quickly go.
The only thing better than having your procedures laid out is having your procedures laid out and then create an automation from them so that you don't have to look at the checklist.
Word.
And some of it happens for you. But procedures are great.
No. Oh, can I not? Oh, Ollie has discovered the power. The power is mine to merge cells in a table within a Google document. Ugh. All of you are in trouble. I'm going to take over the world now. Just so you know, heads up. Heads up.
Okay.
Yes. No, it's coming. The Ollie whatever.
You mean one of the most basic functions of a spreadsheet? I'm so confused.
I didn't know you could merge cells in a table within a Google document until now.
Oh, the table is in the Google Doc.
Is in the Google document. Yes. No.
Okay.
I did only recently also learn how to merge cells in a Google spreadsheet as well, but never mind.
I feel like you and I both learned spreadsheets in a very backwards format, but completely different from one another.
Yes. Yes, that seems to be accurate.
This isn't even relevant right now. Why am I looking at this? Okay. I'm running out of time to take a medication. Excuse me.
You are excused.
Life. Don't talk to me about life.
Correct. All right. Yes. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. I need to. I'm just gonna make these columns a different gray. Okay. Does that show up? No, it doesn't. Hang on. We are gonna get this. We are gonna get this, fam. Ollie needs the visual. Nope. Okay, it needs to be color. This is very annoying.
Oh, I'm gonna mute.
Okay, good enough. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Okay. Why am I being advertised like construction vehicles?
Because?
Yes.
Now that I have a Minesweep doc open in front of me, nothing is coming.
Oh my God, that's not okay.
So I'm gonna keep looking at my calendar, I guess.
Yeah.
I would very much like to not have an ice storm this week.
That would be great.
Um, excuse me. Um, oh. I need to schedule more training sessions because I have the spot on my calendar where I blocked it off, but I didn't have it scheduled. Health. Look now. Also, I want to know how many sessions I have left that I already paid for. What the hell? Yeah, schedule. Uh, um, So then I want the 27th. Do, 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 do.
Landscape. A lot easier.
The next one would be March. Really? Okay. Oh, I think they're skipping that week. And go. Just wait. Hey, I did a thing on a calendar. Okay, I done did this one. Let's check in on people. Oh, how's everybody doing? Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. Okay, I reviewed the calendar, but I guess I could. Oh, that's the thing I gotta do today. Okay, what I need to add right now is the information. Oh, I'm not a very happy camper today.
Okay, so going to merge.
Oopa-doopa-doo. Rocking out to a little lofty neck.
Nice.
Lofty neck. Be on the stove. Yay. Lydia's crushing it. Nice. You're going to show Tick Tick who's boss.
It's amazing how many things we need to show who's boss, who we are the creation of.
Whatever.
Like seriously.
What else? Um. Oh. How many songs do I need to sing in Huddies? I just don't know if
As
Lofty
many of
Neck
them
is
as
Huddies. I
you
just
want.
make the assumption. What?
As many as you need to make you happy.
Like, the other question is how many are there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the answer to that. Lofty Neck, Lofty Neck.
Oh my god, when formatting refuses to play ball with you.
I cut off the calendar, then I kept reviewing the calendar. Like I crossed it off. Oh, good times. I've been wondering about something for my calendar. I'm going to indulge in looking it up. Mm. Hmm. Let's see if I in fact saved aforementioned dates when it was suggested. July 11th. Oh, look at me. I did. The question is, that's not how you spell that. Nope. Nope. Not wanting to look up a stock in the
Nope.
stocks app. There.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. Yes. Okay, where did I put?
Um, okay. I'm not missing anything. It's like, huh, I wonder if that's a thing I should attend. You know what I don't remember? A few months ago when I sat down and like mapped out my 2025 in like, I don't know,
Ooh.
October or November,
Yes, I do.
I I came up with a possible speaking topic and I want to find it.
Yeah, see, I had an instinct that going through the 3 act structure would help me because I was like, wait, because I was being too autistic. I was like, okay, technically it's this 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 existential threat comes to an end at this point, but that's not the emotional end of Act 1 of the story. You can have the ticking clock stop, but it's not about the clock, it's about the character's reaction to the clock. Yes.
This is why I argue with people who try to make the argument that uh Force Awakens is the same plot as A New Hope. I was like, no. A desert planet is not a plot. A thing
No,
threatening to destroy planets, not a plot. That's not what a plot
no,
means.
no. Which
Those
also
are
means that I
nouns
can,
that exist in the plot.
yes, for sure. Which also means that I can end Act 1 with a bang, which also causes a different problem, but it's not a problem
I
actually.
assume you mean a literal one.
I do, in fact. I do, in
I just
fact.
don't know which literal usage you mean.
Act 2 also ends with a bang. Wait. Oh, wait. Does that mean that Act 2 has to end with? Ooh, I wonder. Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah, that is what that means. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what that means. Okay, I love this. This is working. This is working. Yeah.
oh. You know what I realized? Can I play it again? Okay. I think if my brain's not going to engage in a mind sweep, and by the way, by that, what I really mean is it's going to at a time when I decide to start doing something else. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing something else.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
oh, actually, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a quick task. I think.
Oh. Okay. So that means, wait, where did I put um
Hmm, oh,
where did I
I'm missing something.
gods, where does
Hmm. Okay,
Yes.
I run off and take a break. I'll be back.
Yeah, you do that. I just realized I okay, that is written down, but I still have to find out where that plot point ended up being put, which doesn't matter anymore, but I need to find out where I had it because I think it's gonna have to move because I think that might be an act two thing. Yeah. All right. Um, oh dear, I don't see it here. That's really concerning. Okay. Okay, so that is an act one right now. Right. Okay. Um, wow, I really packed that right in. Okay, hang on. Why did I put that here? Okay. Okay, so I have to figure out where does that fall?
How's it coming?
Um, I don't know what my twist in the third act is.
Oh, okay.
How about you? How are things?
It's, my body's not super thrilled with me today, but we're doing the best we can with what's available.
Oh,
I'm so our timer that we're experimenting with,
yes.
it I can't reorder any of the timers.
Oh no.
Which is fine. Like he knows what the next step is, but I can't share it because it's not like speaking of time being linear. Um, how's everybody else doing? I did post my daily goals. I pulled out of a rabbit hole looking up NAS drives.
Ah,
Um,
yep.
just need to order an external hard drive. Okay, my setup probably would benefit from a NAS. Like I'm
Mhm.
managing lots of video footage, redundancies would be helpful, but I feel like setting up a system that's probably going to end up costing at least $1,500.
Mhm.
Um, the amount of money I have made from my social media accounts and my video creations, not that amount of money. So it does not feel like an expense I should do, even if it might make my life easier. It feels like a bad business investment, although it might be a good brain investment. Anyway, what am I running that I don't need to be running? Because um, I do want to save the transcription. I can't see. Oh, here we are. Okay, that's right. I wanted to do something with that. I was trying to move over my files yesterday and I did the dumbest thing. I ended up transferring the wrong files. So like I cleared off some space on my computer and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll free up some more space. I'll move this over. But I was moving it from the external drive to the local drive because I had gotten them mixed up which one was which. Which means my file structure is impeccably organized, but I was looking at the wrong computer or wrong storage unit. Mm. No, I didn't. This is what I'm doing. I'm actually reviewing course project. Your document's still out of date, Ollie. I'm just saying.
It is?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Determine what they need for fan fiction outline. Okay.
Yeah, I actually went through the list. I also
Look
updated
different.
the
Okay.
inbox numbers. Yeah.
The things I was scanning for were the same.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it is the
Thank you.
same. I've been basically only getting to that spot in my document every week, but I did reformat it and go through the steps.
Okay. Okay, I think that this would be a and I'm noticing that my brain is stuck on a couple things, so I'm going to do some quick tasks.
Good plan.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. I think I may actually need to write out what those are. So I got a spreadsheet I got to update, which isn't even open. I think I'm going to close that up. Oh, I don't actually have to guess at all. Oh, I need, if I'm going to do that, I need a link. A link, a link, a link, a link. Um, mm. Okay, I did that. Um, all right, I put in some items and I'm gonna have to jump off for a second. Be right back.
Alrighty. I think I've written down what feels like the driving like beats, plot points, motivational things in my story. And not only do I think I'm closer to deciding on an official title, I I think it's interesting because I kept bouncing back and forth between different mediums, and I think that they were all necessary. I couldn't tell which order yet to use them in. So now I have multiple. Okay, I think what I need to do next is maybe write these in in sort of an order of intensity, because like they all build toward the protagonist achieving the ultimate goal. And so I think that I just need to put them in order of intensity of like, at first we try something. The human instinct is to try something easy, something readily available to hand to solve our problems. If that doesn't work, we try the next easiest thing and the next easiest thing. So it's like my protagonist will be going through all of his options until they become more and more and more uncomfortable. Hence, as the tension builds, because we don't yet we achieve something, we don't try. Yeah, okay. I think this is really working. I need to put it in order of intensity, and then I can determine, because like there's a couple of very important beats that I don't know where they're supposed to fall for maximum effect of tension resolution, right? Tension build and resolution. And I think if I maybe put them in order of intensity, because that's how humans work, right? We start off with what we try and solve the problem. We start off with the easiest possible, really, usually, I think, method of resolving it, and then we kind of go from there. So yeah, that makes sense to me. Um, Now we have the smallest notebook, and I need another notebook. Are you available? Are you actually? Yes. Now, I don't think I need this YouTube video anymore. I think what I need is some news. Get news. Get. All right. Last time I wrote in this notebook, December 2nd last year. Okay. Before that, though, it was February 2nd, 2021. Yikes. Oh well. Okay. Okay, so You know what? No, 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 no. No, no, that's not quite right. Okay, hang on. Uh, where? Wait, wait. Let's take a picture of this first. Okay. Now I can reorder these. So that is going to be the no. That's the first. Okay. That's the end. That's the very last one. Yep, that's second to last. It needs to be earlier. Yeah, it was after that.
Hi.
Yo.
I keep having these short tasks that I'm like, I feel like they'd just be faster to get out of the way. How are folks doing? Have any updates in a minute? Do, 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 do.
Okay.
What? Account management. Hmm. Okay. Okay. These are I'm really struggling to figure out how to turn on some of these settings for like the course and not my coaching sessions.
Mm,
The,
yep.
the settings in Zoom are not very well explored. Like it's sort of gotten out of control where I'm like, I want the thing to remind me, but I can't tell if you're automatically starting at the beginning or not.
Mm.
I can't tell if you're starting. I can tell people have access to it.
All right, I'm going to really, 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 really quickly do a triage of my my admin because it is admin time. And then hopefully get back to this so I can just get it written down so that I can engage with it when I go to be trapped by nap time.
Hmm.
But I have achieved the goal of this this weekly review for me. I think I know where to go from here. I think I know how to work on this project in a way that will make it possible to work on a daily basis. And I think I know why I
Beautiful.
was stuck. I may be wrong.
Yay.
I may find out again that I was wrong, or maybe this is just another step. Who knows? But I'm going to do my admin triage.
I still can't tell why I sometimes get a summary and sometimes I don't.
That sucks.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. Well, I mean, they're not amazing, but I just wanted to have them.
Yes.
I don't know. I still don't know. I mean, I turned it off before I was done with the meeting because I was like, well, I don't need to include this one on one conversation with one of the class members. So I turned it off and then I didn't get sent a summary. It's like, is that because I turned it off? Like, you still had the rest of the meeting.
Mm.
I don't know. Because that's what it did the time before, is it was like, it included all of our troubleshooting of Discord. I'm like, that's not what we need to be doing right here.
Yep.
I have issues. I have issues with it. Okay. What are the ones that I know for sure I would like in my OmniFocus? There it is. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Projects. Thank you. I need a projects window. Okay. I think I would like this to be, oh, here's the problem. So I would like it to be due. Realistically, so let's see. Can I make you repeat? Okay. So I want to make sure I have a reminder. Oh, I don't need to see you until Friday. But you are also due on Friday. Let's see. So here's one of them. Mm. So I got the most important reminder in there. What absolutely needs to go in there? And I'm going to need to jump off for a second again.
I'll stay. Okay. Me? That's good. How many notebooks do you need? Enough to get the job done. Okay. So now Okay. So it's always so interesting to me when I think about the things that I write and the things that I put in my stories, and then to think about them from a perspective of a larger like narrative analysis tool, because a lot of what I wrote at the very beginning of this story, it was very important to me and I enjoyed it and I think it's enjoyable to read, but it doesn't even rank in this analysis of a narrative structure. So it's a very deeply uncomfortable sort of cognitive dissonance for me to go, all that is very important, it's also completely unimportant, depending on how you're looking at it, what kind of lens you're using to analyze it through. And that kind of mental flexibility exercise is very interesting to me, and I'm fascinated that I can sit here and actually do it, given how tired and burned out I've been for so long. Yay! Makes me very happy. Okay, so it's interesting too, because in this list of the major beats, the first half to two-thirds is very short, like very short amount of words. Some of them are even a single word, and the next, as it goes along, actually gets longer and longer and longer. It it's like, and that is very interesting in terms of the narrative themes, because that's, I think, what has been going on with me is that this is a very, very, very heavily character driven story. There are sort of plot, like larger like um events that take place externally, acting events, but the but again, as I was saying with Brittany earlier, the only purpose of them is to drive the character's reactions. Because yes, because you can have um you can have the same event take place in multiple narratives and everybody reacts differently to it, right? Like like so one of the things that happens in my story is that the main character has everything he owns and all of his money taken away, everything, it's gone. And that is obviously uncomfortable, but it is framed and is ultimately in the narrative a positive thing. But then I was just thinking, in the new whatever the remake of Mary Poppins, the beginning of that movie is, we're going to have our house taken away, and that has to be stopped at all costs. That is the looming threat. If it did take place, it would be a tragedy and this would be a bad thing. But we end up saving the house and everything's fine. So again, having everything you own taken away is not plot. That is, I guess, action or something. But plot is, how do the characters react to it? Now, I will say that technically, in both stories, the characters initially react the same. I don't like this. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But ultimately, in my story, it is viewed as a positive thing, and I that ends up being a part of the theme. So yes, um, action is not plot, and maps are not terrain. That is a secondary. I shouldn't stim with scissors. That's kind of that's dangerous. I'm going to stop doing that. um. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's also definitely a sort of underlying theme that I think is Ollie. I mean, Ollie getting on their soapbox is not unusual, but in this case, it's wealth cannot solve your problems. Not, I mean, but also acknowledging that without any, you also are stuck. Extremes are not useful. Basically, extremes are not useful. You can't solve all your problems with money, but without money, you can't solve any. Probably, almost certainly. Um, One of the most profound things my mom ever said to me is, in her opinion, the the way to move toward healthy is to move toward the middle. Sometimes we are extreme, and it's up to us to come to a middle. The more extreme, the more suffering. I completely believe that. It's not the only thing that causes suffering, but yeah. All right, so now I need to insert these into the narrative. Okay, so then
How goes the battle?
I think
She
I
said
think I
for
have
all
what
of
I
it.
need.
Yay!
Hmm?
Hold myself away from blindly following my own instructions.
Ooh.
Ooh, and this is Linnea. And decided that rather than handling 100+ Sunday maybes because I haven't been doing this weekly for months, I'm going to focus on stuff that's relevant to this week. Woohoo!
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. That is something I really struggle with, not blindly following my own instructions, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Right? I had perfectly fine outline, but I was like, something's missing, something's itching me, something's in the back of my head. I need something else. I am following, I mean, I'm blindly following my own instructions, and I'm unhappy. So I need
Mm-hmm.
something else. I need to have wider. This is, you know what? I was feeling like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, even though I know I really need to. But like, this is what I'm doing. I was in the trenches of processing notes on this story and writing it. And now I took 2 hours to pull back and get a really, really bird's eye view and think about it in a way that admittedly is not entirely working because it's when you're talking about a narrative versus a movie, it's very different. So certain things are going, well, wait a second, what? So I need to dismiss that. But overall, the
Yeah.
concept is, I think, working. So I have to go now to nap time.
Okay.
But I am going to keep working on this in that interim, and that's exactly what I needed. I need to know. I need to have a, and now we're moving forward thing, and it also has demonstrated to me the title because I was really struggling. Like one of our guild members who's in the creatives meeting group can attest to this. I had no idea what the title was, zero clue. And now I think I know. I cannot come up with a good version of it, but at least I know the concept that I
Mm-hmm.
need it to be. So I'm gonna go. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you continue and that it's awesome. And this was so helpful, as always.
Yay.
Thank you. Good luck. Bye.
Ooh, a bunch of weekly recurring tasks that are related to the farmers market season. Yeah. So Linnea pushed their start dates forward to the first week of the market season. So does that mean that Tick Tick has like start dates slash defer dates where they don't show up until it's time? If so, I think I did not have that listed as one of the ones that does in my course, and I should possibly update it someday with my infinite free time. I can at the very least make a note that it is incorrect for the time being. So yeah, does it have like start slash defer dates? Because that'd be awesome. Oh, I have a long list of things to do on a break, and every time on break, I can't do any of them. So that's fun. Uh what was the one I was just gonna add? Dang it. Mm. Oh, it does not have defer dates. Okay. So do they just not ping you yet, or how does that work? Maybe we have to talk about it in another format, but I'm very curious. I have no idea what it was that I was going to do, that I was going to write to my break list. None whatsoever. Okay. Oh, for the recurring test, you can choose the start date. Oh, okay. Well, that's a decent compromise. That's better than I would have expected. How's that? Well, I'm not going to be able to do this that much longer because I don't have a battery. Jeez. Unplug the other device. How are folks doing? That was also very wise. And that sort of is a cheat on a defer date, right? Like if it's recurring, because how many of the things that I really, really rely on defer dates for are recurring? And the answer is it's not small. So that might be an important thing to address because I don't think that that is a thing in um Todoist. I could be wrong, but start date. Yeah, okay. It is the recurring ones it matters the most for. Like, I sure don't need to see take out the trash the day after I took out the trash, right? Um, here's a one-off task. think it says I'm on the task, but I'm not. I mean, so I did this one, I think. If I more occurring to me, I'm doing it. But I'm reviewing the project and it'd be helpful to specifically laying out what happens each day. Now that I'm in a better groove, I'm not ready to put all of these into OmniFocus because a lot of what I'm doing is checking, but then there'll be some that I'm like, oh, this is discrete. This is one off. It probably belongs there. Um, um, Capturing something. Okay. Had a random thought, so I captured it like a good little GTDer. Yeah. I, thanks. The main question I have, Linnea, is do like is it so that you don't have to look at it until it's time, or is it that it just doesn't bother you until it's time? Does that make sense? Like when you're looking at like what do I do next? Do you still see it? Like, is the issue of it doesn't notify you, or like, is it not visible until it's time? Also, I completely forgot that I could still launch my break thing from Alfred, even if I don't have my buttons set up. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. There we go. Yikes. Okay. Then of course it changes the picture because that's what I told it to do. To the one with the timer, but there is a one with the timer today. All right, how you doing? It's still visible. Okay, that's good to know. I don't have to look at the recurring list. Okay. The recurring days, they show up in the today view when they become relevant. Is that they show up in the today view when they're due, I assume? That's the normal way, but I was having a fantasy the other day. So I do know the CEO for the Omni Group, but not well. We've just met before and are connected on social media. I want to have like a chat and be like, can we make like a super simplistic version of OmniFocus that just only has the defer dates and that's the only fancy thing and everything else is just real boring. I know you can make it like that, but I mean like from the start, not the lower overhead. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't really know how it would work. Anyway, but I was having the fantasy. Not necessarily for myself, because it's really hard to give up stuff once you have it, but just a thing to exist for other people. Why do I have these things on my calendar that make me sad? I should remove them. I've just gone numb to them, is the truth, which probably means I should delete all future events, huh? That's what that means. I don't know. That would be good to do. Let's see. I will open reminders and add it to our guild agenda. Okay, this is gonna be a partial one because I I hmm. Okay, the day they're due. Thank you. Feeling a little stuck. In an ideal world, you'd like to assign days to my this week task list, but there are too many things that aren't really for this week. Yeah. Yep. Either clean out my this week list and try to be somewhat honest, or just call it done with the weekly review. Oh, I don't know if it's possible to like start a this week fresh, because sometimes that's a little easier. But what's your energy? Like, do you feel like usually it's good to have stuff on this week that is actually relevant? But if your brain's like, yeah, I'm dunsies with review, then maybe you're dunsies with review today. That makes sense. So I did layout. I just laid out what happens each day. Let me double check it against the other one. Okay. These are all just the shortcut. Oh, yeah. That would be a lovely thing, but I think, yeah. All right. We totally did that. So I think I do need to figure out where my oof. Yikes. I do need to figure out where my previous one. I'll call it good. Sounds good. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do too, because you know what? My battery's at 13%. It's plugged in. So that's cool. Uh I don't have my big fancy charging brick, so I'm just on like a USB-C, you know. So yeah, that's cool. Cool. I'm gonna put it in my list. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you got some good stuff done today. I know I did. And we will see you here next week. Bye.